This is another young woman. I've known this girl since she was a little girl, like 9 years old. Good morning, Miss Hutchison. Can you hear me? This is Judge Middleton. I'm here at the court. Also with me is Mr. Keith Stickley, the Chief Public Defender. Your lawyer, Lori Hines, is not available, and so we need to address this case. You were originally charged with possession of methamphetamine and other drug charge. You pled guilty to no valid operator's license and use of methamphetamine. And that was back in November of 2022. The matter was set for sentencing. We got through the holidays. I set it for sentencing for January 3rd of 2023. You called and said you were sick and you didn't want to come. And we said, you have to be here. We're going to issue a bench warrant for your arrest. We'll give you 48 hours. And then you never came. We waited 7 days and we issued a bench warrant. We also then talked to you, called on the 10th of January, and we said, hey, there's a bench warrant for you. You never came. We filed a motion to cancel your bond with your bonding company, Quick Bail Bonds. And then we heard from you in September of 23, and then not anymore. How did you come to get arrested?
My mother-in-law was trying to go see my husband's court date.
Where were you arrested?
On the side of the road, headed towards Centerville.
And you were going to Denzel's hearing?
I was dropping my mother-in-law off at his court date. All I do is sit and take care of my kids. I don't do anything. I don't get in trouble. My kids need me because my mother-in-law is a truck driver. And my husband's in jail and his brothers work and there's nobody to take care of my kids like that. And my kids are in school and they need me.
They need you clean and sober too.
Yeah.
Where are you living?
I'm staying in Constantine right now. At a friend's house. We live in a house with other kids. I take care of other kids.
Do they get to school?
Yes, they get to school. I take them to school.
All right. Well, you've been under the radar for about a year now. You know that there was a warrant out for your arrest, and you've just been trying to stay out of the bullseye. Denzel did have a hearing yesterday, and I would like to get him into my sobriety court treatment program. And I discussed that with Judge Stutzman Wednesday, I think. Anyway, they finally caught up with you. So the bad news is you're in jail. The good news is we're going to take care of this. I misspoke. I said your attorney was Lori Hines. Your attorney is Tim George. So your bond is canceled. I'm surprised that Quick Bail Bonds didn't look for you. They were on the hook for a $5,000 cash or surety bond. Had you heard anything from your bonding company?
No, sir.
They don't even look anymore. In the old days, when I don't think they make any effort to recover anybody. They just hope they get picked up within a year and then they get their money back. Once upon a time, bonding companies would go out and look for people that failed to appear on a court hearing. You weren't very hard to find. You were right here in St. Joe County. You were just trying to stay under my radar. Now, they woke you up to come in here. Let me just say, I think we're still struggling. I'm going to see Mr. George here in a bit. I'm going to cancel your bond and set this for sentence for next Wednesday. Mr. George should be here that day. That would be September. Hell, I'm supposed to have a jury trial that day.
Judge Middleton,
Yes?
my kids need me. And it's not just about my kids. I understand that I I didn't come to court and all that, but my kids need me. I need to take them to school and stuff.
Yes.
You've known me a long time.
I'm aware of that. My suspicion, if I gave you a drug test right now, would test positive for methamphetamine. And I'm not gonna go into the history that you had when you were a kid and all the struggles we had and how you didn't get taken to school and the things that happened to you. I don't want that to revisit on your kids. So I need to figure out what I'm dealing with here. And so you're gonna sit. You've been AWOL for almost a year. You had several phone conversations. We told you you needed to come in here. Your lawyer was there. You could have given him a call and just walked in the front door. Instead, you waited to get picked up on the bench warrant. And I don't want to just let you back out to keep getting high and try to drag yourself through life. We need a better plan than that. So I'm going to set this for sentencing for Wednesday, September 4th at 9 a.m. And I will see Mr. George here in a bit. So yes, your kids do need you, but they need you in a better place than you are right now. I'll see you on Wednesday. All right. Two real difficult cases from women struggling with addiction and substance abuse disorder. And it visits on their children because it got visited on them. So,
All right.